Hello, gentle viewers. This is Avindian, and welcome to Stellaris Utopia. I've been looking forward to this game for a very long time. Stellaris might be, it just might be, my favorite Paradox Development Studio game of all time. Victoria 2 was my favorite for a very long time, but I think Stellaris has since surpassed it. It's just such an amazing game. Let me turn that sound down just a little bit. Although I love the music of Andreas Waldestofft, as I'm sure all of you do as well, it's right now a little bit louder than my voice is. Let's actually turn that down a little bit more still. There we go. That's a little better. So, what we're going to be doing today is starting a brand new series about Stellaris Utopia based on the work of Douglas Adams. Those of you who have not read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you know what? Pause the video, go to your local library or your local bookstore, buy a copy, and read it. You'll thank me later. It's an amazing series, tremendously funny sci-fi. It's just so good. So, pause the video first. I've got your view already, and go read the book if you haven't read it already. Assuming that, of course, you have read the book already, and you're back now, we're going to talk about the Krikkit, the people of Krikkit from Stellaris. Not in Stellaris, not from Stellaris. The people of Krikkit are a really cool concept. They're this group of people in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the last book, mostly harmless. Although they're in the other books too, people just don't realize it. Is this planet that is cut off from the rest of the universe by a strange astronomical phenomenon. They don't even know there is a rest of the universe. And when they discovered there is one, a bunch of sweet guys, as the book claims, sorry, I can't talk today, they decide it has to go. The entire rest of the universe has to be obliterated because it just doesn't belong there. And so that's what we're going to be exploring. We're going to be exploring the fanatical purifiers mechanic in Stellaris with another goal in mind. One of the reasons I love the idea of Utopia is supposed to be able to build tall empires. So we're going to go as tall as we possibly can. In other words, I don't want to colonize more than, say, 2 to 3 worlds. If we do colonize more than 2 to 3 worlds, they're going to have to be controlled by robots. So this is an artificial distinction I'm setting on myself to make the game more interesting and really see what this can do. So I'm really excited, so we're going to go and hit new game. And this is the Unstar Empire of Manticore, another one of my favorite books. Maybe something we'll revisit later on, but we need a new race. A brand new empire. Appearance. Now, as far as we know, the people of Krikkit are supposed to be human. They don't really describe them in the book, but we're going to say they're human. So we'll just leave it as is. The name of the species is Krikkit. The plural is Krikkit. As far as I know, cricketers, maybe? Actually, cricketers does actually sound better. And then, of course, the adjective is Krikkit. So, humanoid is fine. No, I don't like that one better. I want, like, human names. Sure. Miranda Habsburg. That's a tremendous name. Let's go with that. Genetic traits. They're not really solitary, I would say. Let's see here. Enduring, no. Resilient, absolutely. This is a tough group of people. Very tough. We're going to call them slow learners. These are people that are isolated from the galaxy for a very, very long time. I don't really want to make them... You know what? I have to make them non-adaptive. I mean, these are people who only ever really develop on their own planet. This also keeps us from colonizing too much. But they're an industrious people. But they're an intelligent people. I mean, these people had never seen the universe before and had built space travel within just a few years. So definitely intelligent, and we have to call them industrious too because they're hardworking. So those will be our traits. We're resilient, intelligent, and industrious, but we don't really like other worlds, obviously, and it maybe takes us a little bit longer to develop experience. Our starting ruler, I don't remember that they mention any names in the actual book. We'll make him female because why not? Krikkit the First. I mean, we're just kind of going things here. We'll call him an emperor, if I can spell. Let's see, any other cool clothing? There's also like normal people, so I guess we'll go with the white. Something very austere. And the default hairstyle is fine. The homeworld's name is Krikkit. The star name is Krikkit. And they prefer continental worlds. Very strong preference for continental worlds. You can have a mammalian city. Why not? Ethics. This is going to be important. We are fanatic xenophobes. We hate other people. And we're also a little bit militarist. So we can pick our civics here. Where are the fanatic purifiers? Without question. And I would say either an empire or a dictatorship. I think I'd like to see the election mechanics, so I kind of want to do a dictatorship. And then we also have a strong, let's see, warrior culture, philosopher king, police state. That's kind of tempting. So this is another new addition to Stellaris, by the way, is the civics. Cutthroat politics, maybe. Nationalistic zeal. I think I like it. Either that or functional architecture. Or efficiency. No, we don't want efficiency because we're not going to be building many places anyway. We're not going to colonize a whole bunch of worlds. So when we fight other countries, we're going to wipe them out and either leave the planets barren as a monument to the destructive power of Krikkit, or as an alternative, maybe settle it with robots. If it's really cool and we want it there. Nationalism or efficient bureaucracy. They got stuff built really quickly, so I want something else that's industrial. And I think efficient bureaucracy... I think functional architecture kind of works. So there we go. We're a purity order. Okay, that's pretty cool. We are the Empire of Krikkit. And it is the Krikkit adjective. Now, we're going to need a good flag, something nice and warlike to tell the rest of the universe, hey, stay out of our stuff. This is cool. I like that. And a nice red color, totally appropriate. Now, those of you that have read the book know that they're very fond of explosives. I know, and I don't know if this has been rebalanced in Banks or not, the Banks patch, that mass drivers were the best weapons as of the latest patch. The one before that. Kennedy? I think that sounds right. We're going to go with missile weapons, though, because I think explosives really feel Krikkit. And absolutely warp travel, because they appear with a whomp, and you get no warning, which definitely says warp travel to me. Ship appearance, sure, why not? Let's save the Krikkit so I could use them in another game later on. Next, here's a quick reminder. We're fanatic xenophobes. We're militarists. We're fanatic purifiers. We cannot engage in diplomacy, which is fun. We can use Armageddon, increased fire, increased army damage. So if you were hoping for lots of diplomacy, it's probably not going to work out that way. We want a pretty good-sized galaxy. Let's go for huge. Galaxy shape. Let's go for a spiral galaxy. That'll be fun. Just 3 advanced AI starts. Fallen Empires, fine. Habitable worlds, whatever. This is a new setting that they added where you can decide how many different habitable worlds there will be in the galaxy. And this is just a flat multiplier of just 1. AI grasp resistance, normal. Difficulty, normal. Any empire placement. What's this? I like random. I don't like clusters. I think that'll be more fun. Definite endgame crises. No advanced neighbors. And then Iron Man will be off because this is a recording and things will probably happen that'll break things and I want to be able to continue playing. So no achievements this time around, but that's fine. So we're starting a new game as the Krikkit Empire. This should be a lot of fun. In the eons since the first primitive Krikkit communities took shape in the meadows and forests of Krikkit, our civilization has spread and prospered. There were other Krikkit cultures, once, diluting the purity of our society with their weaknesses. These renegades were dealt with, one after the other, until our world had been utterly cleansed of their taint. Today, only the pure remain. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Krikkit have finished development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasps. Begin!
Have a moment of your time.
Go away, advisor. I know what I'm doing. Ooh, and we get 2 minerals. That's kind of neat.
You're making a terrible mistake.
Oh, shut up. Okay. We have the planet Krikkit in the Krikkit system. All right. So let's take a quick look at our leader. We have monthly influence. Very nice. And you're a good explorer. Very cool. We'll get a new election. This is all the civics and everything here. Fanatic purifiers, building cost fund. Agenda. We need to increase trade attractiveness. I'm not sure what that is, but we need to increase food. Global food, so good. Basically, in old previous versions of Stellaris, if you've never played the game before, the previous versions of Stellaris, each planet would have its own food supply. Now it's shared between all the planets in your empire. Energy is used like money. Minerals are used to build stuff. Influence has various uses. And unity is going to be our big advantage with us having a smaller empire. As we should be able to pick up unity much faster, which will lead to some cool things that I'll talk about once we actually unlock them. The 3 different technology groups, physics, society, and engineering. No special resources. We can have 3 controlled systems, and we can have a navy of 3 of 14 ships. That's going to be getting bigger. Budget, we're making 4 energy a year. Very nice. Demographics, 8 pops in 1 world. And plus 10 to food. Oh, because of my emperor. Wait, how do I get plus 10 to food for my emperor? You don't have anything that involves food. Maybe it's just awesome like that. Okay. Sure. Alright, what do we need to do first? I think the first thing we should be doing, 2200 0101. Let's get some technology here. The people of Krikkit want the biggest navy they can possibly get so they can start purifying other places. Have to do some exploration for that, obviously. You have to know where other people are before you can shoot them in the face. That's how shooting people in the face works. So physics lab is good. These are all good choices. I am going to choose the physics lab because a lot of the better military technologies are physics-based. So we'll do it the physics lab. Quantum theory. Get to work on that. This is the obvious choice. We need, again, the bigger the better. Absolutely. Let's get some naval capacity. Finally, better missiles. Absolutely. Those of you who haven't played Stellaris in a while may be looking for a moment and going, what happened to the New Worlds tech? It's gone. Everyone can start the game with colony ships. Really good, an excellent addition that I applaud the developers for. So we've got our technology set, very good. Let's take a look at our homeworld of Krikkit. So we can see it produces 10 energy, 9 minerals, 2 physics, 1 society, and 1 engineering. Very nice. On the surface, we've got some tile blockers we'll need to clear out, and we'll start doing that a little bit later on. Any buildings you want to build right now? Not really. What do I want to clear off in terms of tile blockers? Let's go and spend some of our initial energy and initial minerals to go and clear up some energy. We need to pay for the fleet, right? Armies. Definitely going to need armies, but I'm going to hold off on armies for a bit. Let's instead build a new Corvette. 2 new Corvettes. There we go. And then we'll do some ship designs once we actually unlock new interesting technologies. But we'll save that for another time. Alright, science ship. Kindly, if you would, survey our starting system. And we have nothing to build yet because we don't know what's around there, so you can just hang out for right now. We do not have an admiral. That has to be rectified. So, and one of the things you spend influence on is getting new leaders. So we have 3 choices. We have Pyotr Kazakov, the Gale Speed person. Very nice. We have Bao Gao. I assume that's right. Who has ship hull points. Very nice. And Concetta Marino, who's cautious with better weapons range. Now, I'm going to discount Gao because he's already 48, which means he won't develop skill very quickly, and we're slow learners, which means it's going to take us a while before we accept new things. So it's up, do we want to be faster, or do we want to have better range? I think we want to be faster. We're going to be aggressive. So, welcome to the Krikkit Empire, Pyotr Kazakov. May you lead our fleet into glorious, glorious victory. Let's take a look at our policies. Ooh, traditions. Oh, well, we didn't see that. We'll talk about that later on. Policies, here we go. Orbital bombardment, Armageddon. Armageddon is what? Yeah, utter annihilation of all life on the planet. Definitely. Unrestricted wars, yes. First contact policy is aggressive. Slavery. Other people should really be killed, not enslaved. But sure, we can work with that now. And then we won't spend any of our influence on this just yet. Ooh, cheaper edicts, too. Very nice. We definitely don't want free thought. So Ethics Attraction is a new addition to the game, and it tells you how many of the pops of your empire will gravitate towards your central ethics. And we definitely want to make sure that people don't get crazy ideas like, maybe we shouldn't murder all the aliens. That's wrong. All the wrong. And should be severely punished. Nothing else here I really want to look at the moment. I think there's nothing to do but unpause the game. Let's kick up the speed. What does this do? Ooh, we can choose our music. That's new. I didn't know that button was there. We found some energy around Krikkit. So kindly build us a mining station as soon as we get the minerals, which is probably going to be a bit.
Tile blocker cleared.
Oh, we cleared a tile blocker. Very nice. So Roger,
Construction complete.
okay, you finished building the new ships. Lovely. No, do not. Oh, it auto-merged because of the rally point. Perfect. Alright, keep exploring the system, my friends. Where is our next group of people going to be? Okay, right here. How are we doing on food? We're getting plenty of food. I'm going to go ahead and build a basic mine here. We can build that for more unity. Very nice. It's planet unique, but it's totally worth it. Mining network, that's right. It means less food, but we've got plenty of food, and we need minerals so we can start building things. So we're actually going to wait and not build the energy outpost just yet. I want the mineral outpost first of all. So we're researching Avalon. Oh, there's nothing on Avalon. That's a shame. That's a shame. So we spent our first month in space already. That's been a year already, hasn't it?
Anomaly found.
Ooh, our first anomaly. During a survey of our home system, we found something on Delgavicia that did not match earlier observations made from our homeworld. There's no failure risk, sure. Go ahead and check that out.
Complete.
Very nice. And we're starting to accumulate some minerals now. He's not arriving yet. He'll be there sooner rather than later. What else should we build? We really need more people before we can really start building anything else that's that thrilling. Just so I don't forget about it, we're going to go ahead and build the Autochthon monument in this empty space here for more unity. Because the faster we get unity, the faster we get cool stuff called traditions, which means the faster we get ascension perks. So the game offers you 3 basic end states. You can try to be psionic, you can try to merge with the robots, or you can try to do another thing that my mind is blanking on at the moment. We found an old probe on Delgavicia. We could continue to investigate. Okay. Did I get a special project? Did I get any kind of reward? Or was that it? That was it. Well, that was kind of a waste of time. Ooh, victory. Conquest victory. 19 independent empires. We're going to need to fix that. Do we build another science ship?
System survey complete.
We finished surveying our system, and it kind of sucks. I'm going to be completely honest. That's a very un-Krikkit thing to say, I know. We have 2 energy in the whole system. Let's look at the galaxy. Okay, we've got some other options. Einstein, if you would, kindly... Now, they added a new button. Click an object, control-click to survey a single object. They added a way to, like, add something to the beginning of a cube without adding it to the beginning, but I don't remember what that is. So let's go and have you start surveying our star system. There. And there. And I think we'll go and build another science ship. How much is a science ship? Yeah, we'll do it. We need another science ship so we can start exploring the rest of the galaxy. So you jumped over to the Chiblar. We have an inactive building. That's fine. It'll be active later on. Time continues to progress. Hopefully we'll find something at least marginally useful. Oh, my new science ship is already done. Excellent. Let's get a new scientist. You're good at researching new worlds, and then 2 people who are adaptable. Let's take Adavith Varma, who is only 38. And you, my friend, can begin. Let's see here. You can survey there. And there. And there. And there. And there. So go to it, my friends. Explore the universe. So I have a tendency, if you're new to my channel, maybe you came from the Paradox forums, you may know that my videos tend to run long. I'm going to do my best to try to keep these videos no longer than half an hour apiece. Maybe a little longer for this first episode just because so much of it was just introduction. Otherwise, I'll probably have like a 4-hour video up here or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to, again, stick closer to the half-hour mark. Please let me know what you think of that in the comments, by the way, if you'd rather see longer videos. And I'm going to try to post at least once a day. So you should have a constant stream of new content coming out on Stellaris. A startling find on Chiblar II. The planet is teeming with alien life for the first time in history. Encountered life forms did not originate on Krikkit. Technically, in the books, we already knew this. But we obviously know they need to be horribly destroyed. This amazing discovery has done those who believe we're alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Chiblar II are sentient, it's likely it'll matter time before we encounter beings that are. I hope not for their sake. I hope not for their sake. The Krikkit is abuzz with the news of the alien life found by the ISS Einstein. While hardly intelligent, they defy easy classifications and hint at the immense complexities and possibilities of the universe, which must be utterly, utterly destroyed.
Anomaly found.
A new anomaly. An ancient alien civilization on Chiblar 4A called the Cybrax, made up of machines that were linked together. Machines we can tolerate. We're okay with machines. The ancient artifacts indicated they were active some 600,000 years ago, in this portion of the galaxy at least. Nothing of exact origins. So this begins the precursors chain. The Cybrax at some point launched a crusade to destroy all sentient organic life in the galaxy for reasons unknown. I like these guys.
Situation log updated.
Ooh, this is a dangerous anomaly, and no one is level 2 yet, so we're actually not going to start it yet. Intelligent life taunts with pointed absence on a Newsnet post on Krikkit. The people are finding humor in the fact that lower forms of alien life are now a matter of public record, but potential equals elude us. Science Officer Dan Pan's report on the traces add an ironic twist. So we're actually going to skip the anomaly until we have someone that can actually de-anomalize it, if you will.
System survey complete.
A new system is complete. Excellent. Please build a mining station, if you would, my good friend Mr. Construction Ship. Maybe construction in the
System
construction
survey
phase.
complete.
We can adopt our first tradition. So, if you've played, say, Civilization 5, or Civ 6, but Civ 5 did this a little bit like this, there are different paths you can choose. And as you choose paths, you unlock Ascension perks, which are a flat bonus to your empire. Diplomacy, not necessary. Expansion, domination, or supremacy. Discovery, maybe. Domination. Governor skills increased by 2, and empire leader capacity increased by 2. Reduced subject integration, not so important for us. Let's see. Capital buildings all produce additional unity. Frontier outposts are cheaper. Reduced pop growth time. Reduced tradition cost. Supremacy. Ship build speed increased. Cheaper to get planets. Better armies. More unity per rival. And better admiral skills. Let's go for mastership. Let's go for adopt supremacy. Yes. So what do I get just for adopting supremacy? Oh, that just unlocks it. Oh, we get border range plus 20%. Nice. And then when we finish, we'll get better fire rate and we'll get a bonus ascension perk. So many perks. But we're not going to look at the perks yet. We're only going to look at them when they become interesting to us. So, let us continue. A science officer leveled up. Very nice. And I'm going to have you, my new level 2 science officer. Let's see here. Which one of you is the level 2 guy? It's you. So, now I think if you do control, it actually adds it to the beginning of your queue. No. There's a risk, but life is risk, right? Oh, I don't think that worked. How do you do that? I'm sorry, I don't remember. There's a way to do it so it just adds it to the beginning, and then it'll go back and do what it was doing before. It must not be control, though. Move? No. No. If you remember in the comments what the key combination is, because I feel awfully silly right now. You're almost grown. Very nice. So go get to sciencing, my friend.
Construction complete.
Mining station finished. Very nice. Aw, we failed. They're utterly beneath our notice and their time is spent better elsewhere. Well, that's not very nice. Not the construction ship. What are you working? Okay. Alright, why don't you head over to Charlotte, Algol, and Subterraneous. Four minerals? Is that in two it's in 2 stations. Still worth it, though. Totally worth it. While in command of First Fleet, Admiral Pyotr Kazakov has learned to carefully nurse his supplies, significantly reduce ship operating costs across the board. Fleet logistician, sweet. You know, we haven't really been building ships, have we? I apologize. We're going to set up for the mineral station, though, because that means more ships in the future. And that's
System
what matters.
survey complete.
That's a beautiful system. I like it. That's my new favorite system. Bet one of these is a 3. Yep. So you, my friend, are going to start with the 3, then shift over to one of the 2s. So, go get him construction. Wow, big galaxy. Okay. We may not find other life for a while because I didn't choose the cluster start pattern.
Complete.
Our first tack, naval capacity plus 10%. A rare tack produces 2 unity and more happiness, or more naval capacity, or monthly influence. These are all really good, but I gotta go for the rare tack. If you don't start researching a rare tech, you could lose it later on. And then you'll give me physics labs here
Research
in a
complete.
month. There we go. Assist research, crude research speed, or fusion reactors. Let's go for research speed. It's an obvious choice. A flat 5% benefit for everything. Absolutely. Without question. Okay, we got some more sciencing in. We're doing all the science, as the kids say these days.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Ooh, a new anomaly. Please, de-anomalize it, my friend. Oh, he leveled up too. Nice. Did you get anything cool? Not really, but hey, you leveled up. Finished. Found the anomaly. Another system fully surveyed. I believe it is time to investigate and see what kind of planet we have for ourselves here. A pretty nice planet. Got some energy, got some minerals, got some food. So one of the things I'm going to set as another reduction on ourselves is we're only going to expand to a new world after a world we already have is full. So right now, we have how many people on our home world? We're getting there. Ever so slowly, we're getting there. We'll actually need to clear some tile blockers, and that'll help too. Let's go ahead and upgrade to a physics lab. Ah. We need energy. That's fine. We'll figure something out. Wait a minute. Didn't I unlock... Oh, I guess I didn't. Ooh, a special project. The Ancient Cybrex Base. The hostile and unforgiving world of Lando III.
Situation log updated.
Yes, please, situation log. Ancient Cybrex Base. Oh, wow. We need a scientist with skill 5 or higher. That's going to take a while. That is going to take ourselves a while.
System survey complete.
We're losing energy, which again we predicted. As soon as this construction ship is done with the 2 mining stations, we'll build one and have it work on some energy. Or you know what? Have you started yet? You have. So as soon as you're done with that, please build one there. And that should easily pay for the other things you have.
Construction complete.
Very nice. More Corvettes.
System survey complete.
2 more Corvettes. I recognize we're running low on energy at this point. Another construction ship, maybe? We're getting enough stuff here that actually kind of would like a new construction ship. So let's add that to the queue. Ah, it's 100 minerals for a construction ship. It's fine. We'll get there in 2 months.
Construction complete.
Bam!
Situation log updated.
Alien vessels! Alpha Menace! It is indeed prudent to assume the worst. Where are these foul fiends? I can't see them. They're the worst kind of foul fiend. They're invisible. Those bastards. Oh, here they are. Maybe we don't attack them just yet, because the Krikkit are many things, but they are not stupid. And they are probably the crystalline entities, I bet. We can't take them on yet. Maybe
System
later,
survey
but not
complete.
right now. Do you want to investigate them? That means learning about them. I mean, I guess we can learn how to murder them better. 9 months. Yeah, okay. We have a science ship that's not doing anything, but it should be sciencing. Oh, I love this system. That's cool. I think this is a new song for Utopia. I really like it. It obviously tells us of our glorious victory over these foul alien scum to come.
Complete.
Habitable world survey. Sure, why not? This is a basic chain, everyone gets this, and you just look at all the habitable possible worlds.
Situation log updated.
So, whatever. We'll get there when we get there. Why are you not leaving, Alien Menace?
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly? Sure. Yeah, get lost. No one likes you. I don't like you anymore. Our construction ship is now idle. Would you kindly build us an energy station in Krikkit? C0909 is in fact an artificially constructed object carefully concealed within a thin layer of rock to make it appear as an asteroid. It's a Cybrex listening post.
Situation log updated.
And what do we need to do that with?
System survey complete.
Level 3 or higher. We don't have anyone that's level 3 or higher. A new tradition. Faster shipbuilding. or border range. Really tempting to grab border range, but there's no one else in the area that we know of. Master shipwrights. Done. And so every new tradition point costs a little bit more each time. But that's fine.
Special project complete.
These spaceborne life forms, the Tianki, are docile creatures, and we can do frequency tuning. Rarely, if ever, attack. Led by Lord Purifier Krikkit I, they call themselves the Krikkit Future Bloc. Our very first faction. Let's take a peek. Faction, what do they want? They are fanatic purifiers, and as long as we're fanatical purifiers, people will join. By all means. This actually gives us additional influence, which we can use for things like edicts. In fact, do we have any edicts unlocked? Let's use some of our influence we're starting to build up here. Increased migration, cheaper buildings, more output, input, better governing ethics. Let's go ahead and increase our unity output. Right now we produce how much? Why is it not on here? That's kind of irritating. That should really be added in a future patch, so you can see how much unity a planet generates. But we should be getting 2 from this and 1 from that. So sure, let's do it. Purity laws. We don't need any new leaders right now, because I mean, we're not building colony ships.
Anomaly found.
Another one. Research that, my good man. What is it you are not doing? Ah, you don't have the ability to do that, and you run out of places to go search. I gotta admit, I'm tempted. It's called the Eternal Horizon. I'm sure only good things are in here, right? Oh, I can't get to it yet. Oh, I don't have a planet I can use. My warp range isn't enough. That's fine. I'll just look at this black hole. The idea of emptiness pleases us. It's reassuring. It's a place from which there already is no life. So get to sciencing, my friend. Let's see, you're still 2. You're still 2, so it's still going to be a while before we can... Ah, you're researching it right now. Ooh! As the ISS Tsiolkovsky approaches the gargantua black hole, they find that they are not alone. At the edge of the event horizon, its source, reflecting light from the stars being drawn into the dark, gaping hole. A gigantic construction in the shape of a perfect sphere. We cannot pick up any signals from it, nor does anything we send make it respond. It simply sits at the edge of the abyss.
Situation
Waiting.
log updated.
And what does this mean? Technosphere. Okay. I think this is a good place to finish the episode. We're running a little bit longer than anticipated, but I think that's fine for this first episode. We had a lot of introductory stuff, and so this'll take us in there. Not much in the way of action yet, but this is because of the random start. As we explore further and further, we'll find more things to blow up, and then we will murder them. Murder them hard. But I hope you enjoyed the video so far. Do comment down below. Let me know what you think of the new series. Any tips you have for Utopia if you've had the benefit of playing it already. Especially if anyone can remember what that hotkey combination is, where you can add something to the beginning of the queue instead of the end of it. Please remind me. Maybe it's Control Shift. Maybe I should try that next time if I don't remember. But let me know what you think of the series, what you'd like to see happen next. Whether you want longer or shorter episodes, and make sure, of course, you like and subscribe. Those of you that came from the Paradox forums, I will be, of course, updating whenever I post a video here. I'll update in the forum there and on my channel here. If you are from the Paradox forums, welcome to the channel. Feel free to browse around. I've got a Prison Architect series running right now, as well as a series on Out of the Park Baseball 18. But apart from that, again, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, comment. And until next time, I bid you good day and good fortune.